New tonight, the Spokane City Council agreed to pay $500,000 to settle to the fiancé of a man shot and killed by police. That deadly shooting happened more than 2 years ago, and the deadly use of force was found to be justified. Tonight, KREM 2's Connor McAvoy has more on the shooting and why council decided to settle. Connor.
Tonight, City Council approved a $500,000 settlement to the fiancé of a Spokane man who Spokane police shot multiple times. Council didn't discuss the decision, but took public comment on the matter. This is the moment Spokane police shot and killed Robert Bradley on September 4th, 2022. This body cam video from the police department shows officers approaching the van Bradley was in. They able to see his hands, and a few seconds later, officers fired, hitting and killing Bradley. Police said they shot Bradley because they thought he was reaching for his weapon, and police say Bradley never fired any shots. KREM 2 spoke with his fiancée, Sarah McLaughlin, shortly after his death. She says they were unloading their car after camping, and Bradley was bringing his guns inside from his van.
He wasn't just wandering around with a gun in his hand. He was just loading stuff in and out like you do after your camping trip, you know?
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office led an independent investigation following this shooting. Then the county prosecutor concluded the shooting was justified, meaning the officers who fired their guns would not face any criminal charges. McLaughlin filed a wrongful death lawsuit in August last year, arguing her fiancé's death was not justified. After a mediation in December, McLaughlin agreed to dismiss her claims for the amount of $500,000. In tonight's City Council meeting, Will Hewlings spoke against the settlement. He believes the investigation shows the police shooting was justified.
That the officers acted in self-defense, and I applaud them for their quick and decisive actions in what was clearly a life-threatening situation.
Jim Leedy spoke in support of the lawsuit. He believes the circumstances leading to Bradley's death weren't justified and are worth more than the amount voted on.
What happened with Robert Bradley was unacceptable. I support the settlement. In fact, it should be doubled.
Council voted 5-2 approving the $500,000 settlement. There is still another lawsuit filed against the city of Spokane relating to Robert Bradley's death. The wrongful death lawsuit was filed in March of last year on behalf of Bradley's 2 children and his estate. Their attorney shared a statement on the family's behalf. It says, in part, "We believe police were negligent and reckless in shooting Mr. Bradley. Mr. Bradley's 2 young boys lived with their father and were close to him. The children are sad that the city has chosen to settle with the fiancé of Robert Bradley while refusing to acknowledge the children's damages and pain in a fair and reasonable manner. The settlement proves that the city recognizes the Spokane police did something wrong in this case." The family's attorney goes on to say the federal trial for the lawsuit is set for November 12th, and they're seeking $50 million in damages if the case goes to trial. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
All right, Connor, thank you very much.